Hey, if you're watching this, there's a good chance your website is feeling off. Not broken, not terrible or embarrassing, just quietly underperforming in a way that's hard to explain. Maybe you've invested in design or content or SEO before. Maybe you're doing all the right things, but the results just feel quiet, inconsistent, or confusing. That feeling is super common for small business owners, and it's exactly why I made this page and this video. I'm Crystal from Creative Sparrow Digital, and I want to walk you through what an SEO website audit actually is and what it looks at and how to know whether it's the right next step and investment for you right now. So what an SEO website audit actually is, it's definitely not a list of random issues and fixes. And it's not a promise of rankings or traffic. Essentially, what we're doing is evaluating how your website is being understood and experienced, like by search engines and by real people. In simple terms, it answers 3 questions. Is your website being found? Does it make sense when someone lands on it? Or is there anything that's getting in the way of trust or action? At Creative Sparrow, we always start with an audit first because clarity has to come before strategy. The next section we're going to talk about here is why most SEO audits fall short. Most SEO audits don't fail because the data is wrong. They fail because the interpretation is completely missing. Tools often surface tons of issues, but without context and prioritization, that information essentially just makes you overwhelmed instead of helping you make progress. So small business owners end up fixing low impact issues and chasing metrics without actually understanding them. And that leads to feeling like SEO is something they never quite get. So a good audit doesn't just show you the data, it explains why the data matters and in what orders things get fixed. What a good SEO website audit actually evaluates. So a proper SEO audit looks at your site as an entire system, not a pile of disconnected pieces. When we do an SEO audit, we're looking at some critical parts such as your search visibility and indexing, your content and whether the search intent matches your content, user experience and confidence signals, and then website performance and technical health. So our goal isn't perfection. We're trying to understand where your site is actually helping you and where it might be quietly holding you back. These are pieces evaluated together, which means SEO stops feeling mysterious and starts feeling manageable. So where branding fits in and where it doesn't. So this distinction is really important. An SEO audit focuses on your visibility, performance, and how users interact with your site. In our small business SEO website audit, the focus is on foundational issues and short-term opportunities, things that can improve your performance fairly quickly. So some people that are sort of in emergency mode and wondering where all their traffic went, that would be a good scenario for a small business audit. In the Growth Accelerator SEO audit, I also review surface level branding signals that affect engagement and conversion, like whether pages communicate clearly and support trust once the traffic arrives to make sure that they actually take action that you want them to. We also provide comprehensive long-term growth and visibility strategies, and this sort of goes along with a 90-day support plan and complete roadmap where we track your success over that 90 days, ultimately leading to more traffic and sales to your business. It's not a full branding review, but if data shows that people are arriving and hesitating, then we'll flag that and explain whether a separate branding audit might be worth considering for you. So DIY audits versus professional audits. Some business owners start with a DIY audit, and this is a great move if you have a really simple site or you're early on in business and just want to learn the basics. Professional SEO website audits are a better choice if, like, say recently your visibility has crashed or stalled or slowed down significantly, or just enough that you want to catch what's happening. Data feels conflicting or confusing sometimes, so this is another situation where an audit can really help. You want clarity before investing further. And just as important, an SEO audit might not be the right first step if your website is brand new. Your offer maybe isn't validated yet, or you're not ready to act on what you learn. This is really about making informed decisions and not essentially taking on more than what you need. What happens after an audit and what to do next. After a good audit, a lot of business owners sort of describe the same shift. Now they're saying that they know what actually matters right now. They know what can wait, and their site behaves the way it's supposed to. That understanding, like, I can't even describe it. It just reduces stress so much and improves performance because they know exactly what needs to get done. It's a complete roadmap. So if you want personalized clarity, you can explore a professional website audit. If you prefer to start independently, our DIY website tune-up guide is also a great first step. There is absolutely no urgency and no pressure, just a clear path moving forward. We're always here if you have any questions.